Hi guys. So welcome back to the channel once again. After a very long time I'm posting the video, but yeah, from today onwards, like video will come in a regular frequency. So today we'll be solving it out, the two sum problem, and in this we'll be seeing out the nice solution and the optimized version of it. And meanwhile, we will also, explore out the concepts on, hash map. So which we will be seeing it out during the course of our solving the particular problem. This is an easy problem, but it's a good practice to use the map data structure. So without any delays, let's get started. So now let's read the problem statement and we'll try to understand what does the problem statement says, what's the expectation, and how we can decide our approaches. So first we'll see that, okay, given an array of integers nums and in target in an integer target, return indices of two numbers, which is nothing but index of those two numbers, such that they add up to target. So, and also they have already given it out that, okay, there will be exactly one solution. There can't be multiple solution, and I can't use the same element twice. That is one thing. Same element twice in the sense, not the same number, in the sense this, for example, this is 2, and let's say this target is 4, just for an example. So we can't use this particular two, I mean, of this index, that means zeroth index, we can't use zeroth index ka element two times. That we can't do it out. If that two is present in a different index of an array, then we can use it out for sure. Then they're like, we can return the answer in any order. That means your index storage, right, which we want to return as an output, it can be it in any order. So there is no issues at all. So as of now, which I was telling it out, like, index matters, not the same indexes should not be repeated. For example, 3 and 3. Same number is not an issue, but same index we should not take two times. So that's the constraint they're having it out. So what's the first thing comes in our mind, which we should think now of naive solution before going forward for optimized version of it. So let's think. So in the naive solution, we will be seeing it out only one particular approach. In this case is nothing but we will iterate through all the versions of the loop. I mean, through all the elements of the loop, I mean. So 2, 7, 11, and 15, right? So we will iterate one by one. And as soon as our target is matched, then at that instant of time only, we will be storing it out, all the indexes of those two elements, and then we shall return it. So we'll think like that. So, okay, let's try now to write the naive version of it. Let's say int I, j, and okay. First, we will declare it out an array is equal to new int, and because array size has to be around, like 2, because obviously we'll be thinking about the two indexes, right? So that's why we'll be thinking about array size is 2. So int of 2. Okay, so this is done. Now we'll run a loop. Nums dot length I plus plus. Then after that, for int j is equal to, we'll obviously try to run I plus 1 only, because of we can't start it out from the zeroth index again. Otherwise, it's of no use, right? And we can't use the same index element. Okay, I mean the element which is present in that index, right? That index should not be repeated. So that's why. So j plus plus, I'll run it out now. What I'll do is simply, if array of 5 plus array of j, if this is equal to target, then at that instant of time, oh sorry, I think I should have written it out as nums of I, because nums was given as the input array. So if such is the case, what we will do is in the array of 0th index, we will be storing the ith index value, or vice versa you can do also, because I mean the order doesn't matter as per the question, and then at that instant of time only you can return it. Okay, and here simply a return statement again. So what does this flow, how does this flow is happening? So for example, nums.length, we'll pick the first element, then we'll check it out from the next element, like 2 plus 7 is 9, whether it matches or not. In this case, it matches. So we'll store out the indexes, right? Now, let us suppose about target equal to 6. Let's say 3 was there, right? So we'll start from the next element. 3 plus 2 is 5 and 3 plus 4 is 7. It is not matching it out at all. Now the flow will go to the number 2, that means the element 2, which is present in the first index. So now we will see it out. From the next element, we will start adding it out. 2 plus 4, which is equal to 6. So the indexes of 2 and 4 will get stored in the array, and henceforth your array will return as a result. So let's try to run this program and let's see whether we'll get our desired output or not. Okay, bang on. We are getting our desired result with a nice solution. And let's try to submit it out just to, validate it out whether all the test cases are passed or not. Okay, all the test cases are passed. But if you guys notice one thing, the runtime, is 47 milliseconds, which is too, too high, right? Time taken is huge. So now we should think about the optimized version of it. So how we can think of, let's try to understand. But before to that, I would like you guys to pause this video and think for a minute or two, what could be the best approach to solve this problem? And then you can just write it down in the comment section first. Anyhow, I'll be discussing it out, but just pause the video for 2 minutes. Okay, so I hope you guys have thought about any particular solution of it. Okay, so let's see what will be the best approach in case of optimized version, right? So we'll use something known as space here. So in the previous code, we noticed that the order of, order or time complexity was order of n square. Okay. And normally, space wise, to array, we have to use it out because we have to return the array. We'll use one extra space, which is nothing but hash map. So in that, what we will do is map is nothing but a dictionary, right? So we will put those elements, okay? We'll put those elements, and then based upon that, we will decide it out whether our element is present there or not. So I'll open a notepad and let's see what is our basic plan, right? So let's say 2, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are the elements which are present with us, and the target value, let's say this is how much. Okay, we'll take the input and output value which was given in our lead code question, right? The test case. So what we can think is, let's think we that okay, we are having a container, and what we will try to do is we'll use this target value. Okay, we'll count something known as the difference. So obviously one thing is for sure, 2, 7, let's say 2 and 7, we know the output, right? Because when we are seeing it out, we know the output. So 2 plus 7 is 9. But one thing is for sure, if I try to subtract this target value with any of those two numbers, so definitely the difference will match any of amongst the two. For example, if I do 9 minus 2, so it results in 7. So that 7 has to be present in the array. Or if we are trying to do 9 minus 7, the 2 has to be present in the array, right? So what we will try to do is, we will see whenever the first element comes, we'll try to calculate the difference of it. Okay. If, let's say, if no difference was found, I mean, no difference was found in the map, data structure, then at that point of time, no difference found in the sense, for example, let's say 9 minus 2, if you do 7. So initial time, 100% for sure, right? Because nothing was inserted in the map. So if no difference was found in the map, what we can think is we will put down the element. We will insert the element. Remember, it's an element, not a difference. So first, when we, iterate it out, it will be 2, right? So 9 minus 2, 7 will come. We will check whether this 7 is present or not in the map. But if it is not present, don't put that difference in the map. Instead, we have to put the element. That is important. Such that next point of time onwards, for example, whenever 7 will come, right? We'll calculate the difference. Okay. Then we will check it out. Okay, this is present in the map. Then at that point of time, we will check it out. Okay, it is present in the map. Then we will put all the indexes together. Okay. So I'll write it down. Else, store the elements in resultant array. Better to make it out as resultant array, right? So that's it. That's the basic approach, or let's say steps we will follow it out. Okay. Since I have written out the code in Java, but I mean, anyways, language is not a barrier nowadays. So it can be written in out any language. It remains the same. Only just the syntax differs, right? So we'll take an array, new int, let's say size is of 2. We'll take a hash map as well. Okay, looks like syntax issue. We'll take an integer, which is nothing but a kind of a dictionary only. New hash map. Okay, this is done. Now, what thing I can think of? For int I equal to 0, I less than nums dot length I plus plus. Then what we will do is we'll calculate the difference as we have discussed. Int difference is equivalent to target minus nums of I. We'll do like this. Now, what we will check is if map dot contains key difference, then at that instant of time, what we will do is for the 0th index, since we can put in any order, map dot get difference. Otherwise, okay, one thing is missing. Map dot get difference, and array of first index is equal to j. So map dot get difference, what it will do is, because we have thought now that okay, we thought we will insert the elements in such a way such that the number will be first and the index will be stored in the value side, right? So like that way we're going to be storing the elements. So now we will see map dot put. Okay, we will try to insert the elements. Now how we will insert the elements is we'll put element and the index associated with it, right? And the index associated with it, and we'll return the array here straight away. Return ARR. Okay, very simple logic. Let's see whether it will run or not and give the desired output or not. Let's see. Okay, sorry, I think J was not mentioned. I was still in my nice solution thing. So my bad. I put okay. See, it worked and all the test cases are accepted. Let's click on submit. Yep, this is so good. All the test cases are passed, and based on your internet speed, sometimes it depends, like either it can be 1 0 3 also, you can see it out. So that's it for this video. If you like the video, please do like, press the like button, and also hit the subscribe button as well. And if you have any queries, anything as such, please do mention in the comment box. So see you guys in the next video.